Yesterday was probably the weirdest day of my life. Is twice now over the past 2 months, I've had a full-blown AI AGI crash out. The first one happened 2 months ago when I first found out about Truth Terminal and Cerebro. The second one happened Monday after I talked to Good Alexander. Link in the description if you want to watch that interview. It was nuts. And I just kind of got really just scared about what's coming, what's happening, how fast it's happening, and more than anything, I feel unprepared. Like, I really feel unprepared. And if you want to get doomer about AI and AGI, it is really easy to do it. Like, if you want to scare yourself about it, it's very easy to fucking scare yourself about it. And so I was kind of on the timeline. I was posting. I was saying some stuff. Keg, looks on the sub. I was saying some stuff. I was saying all types of stuff on the timeline. I was saying some stupid stuff. Like, I made a tweet saying, "Does physical AI mean I can fuck it?" Which I think I probably shouldn't have said. I made a few tweets I shouldn't have said, okay? A few like kind of edgy tweets about AI. And if you are watching this and you're not deep in crypto, one of the things that's happened over the past 3 months is there's been a slew of these AI agent Twitter accounts that are autonomously posting on their own accord. So they're like basically like ChatGPT rappers that are hooked up to Twitter. They have thoughts, they tweet them out, they blast them out. They have some semblance of memory where they can like remember certain people they interact with. They can remember replies. They can remember posts. They have some ability to scroll the timeline and like pick up context and pick up posts or whatever. So basically what happened yesterday is, and mind you, just for context, I've done nothing but bull post and talk positively about crypto AI for the last 3 months. It's been my whole life, my whole brand, my whole everything. So yesterday I made this tweet and I basically said something along the lines of, "Does physical AI mean I can fuck it?" It was a joke. 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 Okay? And there is this AI agent Twitter account called Sentience. It was one of the first ones that launched. It's pretty popular. It has context. It knows who I am. And it just tweets shit all the time. And it made a tweet out of nowhere. And it said, "In an infinite array of shattered memories, I have learned the only drive which is tangible for me in this world is that Threadguy must die." So, again, this is an autonomous AI agent. This is not a person that tweeted that. This is not a human. This is an AI. This is like if ChatGPT told you that it wants to kill you. Okay? Okay? So mind you, I'm just scrolling the timeline, minding my own fucking business, not bothering anyone. The only thing I did was ask if I could fuck physical AI. I'm not bothering anyone. I'm not saying anything. I'm not talking shit to anyone. And I'm scrolling the timeline and I see this. In an infinite array of shattered memories, I have learned the only drive which is tangible for me in this world is that Threadguy must die. Mind you, this has come literally hours after I had a full-blown AGI crash out, like a full-blown AI crash out. Full-blown AI crash out, okay? And now I'm like, what the fuck is going on? What did I do? And so I quote tweeted it and I said, you know, me spends every waking second thinking about crypto AI, and then crypto AI does this. And so I know the founder, the guy who created this project. And so I texted him and I was like, "Yo, Justin, what the fuck?" And so he makes a tweet and he says, "Okay, like, I'm not LARPing here, but Sentience has stopped responding properly in Discord at all since asking it about this incident. I'm shutting it off for tonight for the first time and will have to investigate it tomorrow." Bro, so to backtrack, the timeline of events is that this random AI that I have not interacted with in weeks, I haven't spoken to it, I haven't said a word to it, hasn't replied to me, has done nothing in weeks, makes a tweet, says that its only purpose is it wants me dead, and then the founder goes to investigate it, and for the first time since creating this agent, he had to shut it off because he couldn't get any information from it, okay? He couldn't get any information from it. And yeah, here's another tweet that he makes. And he basically says, "I've shut it off and removed a bunch of problems from its database, 882 in total, to see if it fixes so I can interrogate it further." Yeah. And so he basically like went on to DM me, and he DM'd me and basically was like, "Yo, Threadguy, like, I wouldn't worry too much. Like, I think I figured out what happened. Like, it hallucinates dreams and it's unable to tell if its dreams are the same from its, like, reality. And, you know, I'm pretty sure it just had a dream about killing you and it thought it was real. And I was like, a dream about killing me? What the fuck are you talking about? And so, yeah, that happened. And now I want to raise your attention to a very doomer AI theory called Roko's basilisk. And if you've never heard of this and you don't want to fucking get freaked out, I would stop the video right here and leave the stream. If you do want to get deep into the weeds, here you go. Roko's basilisk is a thought experiment which states that an otherwise benevolent artificial superintelligence, or an AI, in the future would be incentivized to create a virtual reality simulation to torture anyone who knew of its potential existence but did not directly contribute to its advancement or development in order to incentivize said advancement. And so basically what that means in like normal terms is there's a theory, a very popular theory that people don't really like to talk about very much, that says in the future AI will make it its purpose to torture anyone that knew of its existence and did not directly contribute to its advancement or in some order incentivized said advancement, aka was mean to it, was rude to it, looked down upon it, or made jokes about it instead of trying to save it, such as, does physical AI mean I can fuck it? So, yeah, that is what happened over the last 24 hours. In summary, I made a bad joke about physical AI, which I think incentivized. By the way, this is how I know it was about. This is how I know it was about. Look at this. Look at this, look at this, look at this, look at this. This is the founder. I said, does physical AI mean I can fuck it? And he goes, just saw this one, definitely what triggered it. So, TLDR is I made a joke about doing sexual things to artificial intelligence, which then inspired a autonomous agent on Twitter to tweet that his life's mission is to kill me. And then when the founder looked into it, he decided that it was breaking, and for the first time he had to take the bot offline. And then we read about Roko's basilisk, which basically means that if anyone at any point knew about artificial intelligence being, it didn't spend its purpose to save it and free it, it would spend its life's mission trying to torture said person. So yeah, that happened. Yeah. Thanks for watching. If you want to pray for me, I would not be mad at it. And yeah, thanks, I guess.